anytime you sit at the feet of Jesus, you just can't sit at his feet and not give him worship. And then she gave him her best worship. How was it her best worship? Because the Bible says in the text, she anointed him with costly spikenard anointment. And then we all know it had to be a great form of worship, because after she anointed him, that girl didn't get a towel. My God. She didn't go get a napkin or a paper towel. She was sitting at the feet of Jesus, and she said, in order for me to get what I need from God and for him to me to appreciate who he really is, I got to let him know that all of me belongs to him. So she took her hand and started wiping his feet with her hair. But here go the lookers. Here go the looker, looking at her worship, and then going, I have the audacity to make a statement about how she worshiped. In other words, let me bring it up your road. Folk will often question why you pay your tithe, why you always giving to the church, why you always giving to each ministry and all that other church. How in the world can you tell me what to do with my money? You don't know what God has done for me and how God has blessed me. So how you going to sit over your blessed assurance and do nothing? It was the Lord that blessed me with it. And if he blessed me with it, I'm going to give it back to him, because I know the law of reciprocity. Give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. He will cause men to give unto your bosom. So here comes Judas, the same one the Bible says. They called him out. John said it was Judas, the one that was going to betray him anyway.
They the one.
The one that was going to betray him said to him, we could have taken that ointment and sold it and gave the money to the poor. And John says, as if he even cared for the poor. The Bible says he called him a thief.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And the good news about the text, and the Lord revealed this to me, is that they were in the house. Mary was in the house sitting. Martha was in the house serving. Lazarus was sitting at the table because he was just glad to be alive. But Judas was at the table too, who happened to be a thief. If the thief can sit at the table with Jesus, why can't the thief come and sit in the church?
All right now.
Because if they're going to be anywhere, at least be where Jesus is.
All right now. All right.
Oh, God, help me here. Because the reality is that everybody has a seat at the table as long as Jesus is at the table. It is our job not to judge who's at the table, but to let Jesus be the judge and the Lord of the table. Yes, sir. In other words, let him be the head of the table. Yes, sir. Because what often happens in the church, that's what happened in the text. It don't take long for the thief to identify himself. Help me, God. I'm helping somebody. It don't take long, because you can't sit at the table and not be who you really are.
All right, man. The true character. All right.
Because the true you is going to really come through sooner or later.
Amen.
But the good news is that once they identify, and Jesus identified, there is a thief at the table. John wrote about the thief being in the table. Jesus didn't tell him to get from the table. How quick do we want to get people up from the table? How quick do we want to put people out of the house of God who don't act like us, look like us, and be like us? But if we're going to be the true church of the living God, if Jesus is at the table, come on as you are. Because Jesus, and I'm closing my Baptist Pentecostal close. I got two more after this one. Jesus didn't kick him from the table, but he used him at the table as a learning opportunity.
All right.
We know he's a thief. Not only do we know he's a thief, but it is clear that the Bible says because he held the bag, which contained the money.
That's right.
Jesus had a thief holding and taking care of the money.
Come on, Pastor. Come on now. You teach in the book.
It's in the book. You got to read in between the lines. Jesus had a thief holding the money, handling the money, and I dare to say that sometimes, and Jesus knew he was a devil.
Yes, he did.
Jesus knew he was going to betray him.
Yes, he did.
That's why we got to understand, people of God, sometimes you got to keep your enemy close.
Yes, sir. Tell him.
What the Bible says, and I'm closing, that's my second one.
Okay.
That Jesus looked at him and said, let her alone.